Hey everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to another episode of Let's Go to the Record Store. So you guys can see I'm outside. I'm about ready to jump in my car and head over to Hoboken, New Jersey for Tunes Records. It's a cool place. I haven't been there in about a year. Actually, when I was searching for this place in New Jersey, I hit it up at that time, which was last April. So a full year later, I'm gonna head back now and see what I can find. They've got records, CDs, cassettes, a little bit of everything. It's a very cool store that I, while in New York City, heard a lot about, and once I got there, it did not disappoint. So I'm really looking forward to returning, seeing what we can find. Why don't you guys join me and let's go to the record store. All right, so I'm outside Tunes. We made it, but unfortunately, if you can't tell, the gates are down on it. I forgot to check the times that it opens. It's 10 a.m. now. It doesn't open until noon. So I'm gonna have to stick around for a bit and come back when it opens. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, so we're back, and as you can see, the gate is going up, so we are gonna go into Tunes, and let's see what we can find.
We have Metallica picks and just those. No.
All right, so I'm back from Tunes in Hoboken, New Jersey, 225 Washington Street. If you want to check it out, if you're local. Cool record store. I like it a lot. Owner is really nice. Funny thing showing up the 2 hours early that I did. I just walked around town a bit and checked things out, hung with the locals, that sort of thing. But in the end, I did get some good stuff, and I thought we'd go through the loot here. So let me pull the stuff out. All right, so a couple funny things, showing up early is one of them. Well, I already got my new Metallica 72 Seasons, but they were selling one that came with guitar picks. And I ended up rationalizing spending $15 that I would actually spend $15 just to get guitar picks. So now I have an extra copy of Metallica 72 Seasons, but I love those kind of things. And if independent stores get those, it's always cool, to have something a little special like that. All right, but of the used stuff and other things I was going through, you guys might have seen previously when I did one of my new music finds, I showed you that I picked up some Daryl Hall and John Oates, which I've never owned any of their stuff in the past, but the funny thing is it was the very first cassette that was given to me by one of my older brothers and his old Walkman. So I've been going back into it, and I found this one here, H2O. It's got the famous song Man Eater on it, which is why I picked it up, but $3.99. Good deal. Enjoyed that. Found this. I've been looking for it for a while, just waiting to find a good price on it. But a Supertramp best of, it's called the very best of, $6.99. Not bad. I've got their albums and stuff, but I always like a good best of that I can just throw on and hear the hits and stuff like that. It makes going to the back to the albums themselves a little better in my opinion, because they kind of get that peak and valley feel out of it when certain songs on the albums, the other ones become the deep cuts and that sort of stuff. So I do that. I kind of alternate between album listening and best of listening. Here was a cool find. Bow Wow, Japanese band, very cool. Changed their name in the 80s to Bow Wow, but were Bow Wow to start back in the 70s. I don't know how many of the original guys continued on into this, but I do know that about it. Produced by Tony Platt, which I thought was cool. But yeah, so I found this, $3. Can't beat that. This was also a good find. A Head East album, Get Yourself Up. And this one was $8. Not bad. I had recently been getting into some of their stuff, never had before, but excited about that. Kind of a cool cover. I like A&M Records. I just noticed that they're on that. They're a label that I've started to notice that I've really enjoyed. A lot of artists on that label, along with like Atlantic Records. And here's one I had actually seen. I could be wrong, but I think I saw this a year ago when I was there. I've definitely seen it somewhere. I've looked into it before, but I decided to pick it up this time. Platinum Blonde, get that right. Contact is the name of the album. That should be the cover, right? And then these guys should be on the back of it. But I probably at one time, I bet these guys all had blonde hair, and now they don't by this point. This album was 1987. And I think they were a Canadian band. I looked it up again, didn't know anything about them. They're sort of, they're rock, they're sort of AOR, melodic rock, but they've got some funk mixed in there. And I found it kind of cool, but I watched one of the videos from this, and if I had seen that video back in the day, I would have been all over this band. I mean, that's just my kind of thing. On stage with the lights and the girls and then the crowd, and it's just a very cool thing. So I'm like, why not for $5? So I ended up picking up 3 records, and we're not going to count the Metallica, 2 CDs, but I am going to count the guitar picks. So the guitar picks are just going to come off of this like that, just as I can. And if I can get the rest of the tape off, I will. But that's all I really wanted. And I'll probably sell this back to a record store as a used item. Or maybe I'll do a giveaway with it. We'll see. All right, so there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video of Let's Go to the Record Store. I've got a whole bunch of these things going on. This one here, number 30. Can't believe I've done 30 of these videos, but if you are enjoying this, there is a playlist that you can check out with all 29 other Let's Go to the Record Store videos. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Check out Tunes if you can, and have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.